Bitcoin hasn't done this since 69,000. It's time for you to buckle up. If you're new here, my name is Steve. I'm going to help you get one step closer to your financial freedom. Hit that subscribe button. Today, we're going to be jumping into the daily chart. We're going to move rather quickly. We've got a lot to cover, so I hope you're ready. But I want to start with asking you a very serious question. What's your biggest problem in crypto and how much has it cost you? Now, I want you to imagine if you had a solution to that problem, how much more money would be in your portfolio right now? Think about it, right? I want to help you get to that point. I've helped so many people just like you completely turn it around, and I want you to be next. Now, I've got good news and bad news. The good news is that as of right now, we've just launched our holiday blowout sale. The bad news is this is literally your last chance. This is your last chance to ever get this big of a discount. We have no sale for the next 9 months. It's go time. Do not miss out. No sale for the next 9 months. This is your last chance to sign up for you and your family. Go to cryptocrewuniversity.com. You can see the link right here, cryptocrewuniversity.com. It'll be linked down below. This is the one that everybody has flocked to with our Black Friday, right? Now we got our holiday blowout, the all-in-one. Go lock that in right now. You can read more about it right here. You sign up right here. If you have any questions, you can scroll up and contact me right here, okay? But it's time for you to really lock this in for yourself and your family and not continue down that path with making those mistakes. Those are costly mistakes. What would it feel like to have all that money back in your portfolio? I'm going to help you. cryptocrewuniversity.com. I look forward to seeing you on the inside. Now, back into the daily chart. There's 3 things I want to touch on. We're going to touch on price point up here, price action. We're going to talk about the RSI. We're going to talk about the MACD, and real quick, the ADX and DI. It's still quite bearish. Let's start with price action. Price action is in blue, right? And this red line is our 200-day moving average. Right away, you can see that we have been in a clear downtrend, right? Since November 8th. November 8th was that day that really made quite an impact in the crypto market. And you can see November 8th was actually the day that we had a stochastic RSI cross down on the weekly. And basically the simple terms that we used is price will continue going down until we have a cross up on the weekly. More on that later. But back to the daily chart, right? You could see that we had a high, a lower high, another 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 lower high. We just continued to make lower highs, and that's fine. That's a downtrend. We need to look for signs for a reversal, and that's what this video is about. Do we have a reversal on our hands? One piece of bad news, which I hate to share it with you, but again, we're below the 200-day moving average. And when we dip below, back here on December 17th, we came up on December 18th and we were met with some resistance. And we're seeing that rejection as we speak right now. So we're below the 200-day in a complete downtrend, and we're looking for a reversal. Those are just the facts that we see in front of us right here. When we go to the RSI, there's something interesting here, right? Back here in October, we had this high, right? And then we had a huge plummet to make our low, and then we battled back, but this was a failed rally. And once that failed rally came to fruition, we plummeted yet another huge distance down to make another lower low, and then battled back. But again, it was another failed rally, and then a huge dump below again to a new low, and then battled back. What may happen is we have another drop down, another flush out in the RSI, because we need to look for a trend reversal, right? The RSI has got to get above this 47 on the daily to start to reverse that trend, right? And what you would ideally want to see is for us to start building a base if we're going to start to reverse that trend. So since October, downtrend, what you want to see is sideways action. You want to see us moving and completing a base here and then create a higher high and then reverse that trend. So we're a little bit of a ways away, but we may have something that could help give us the catalyst that we need, because we're not going to get it from the ADXDI. The ADXDI, and this may look confusing to you, but basically when the red line is on top, we're bearish. It's as simple as that. And this yellow line tells us the strength of the trend. So our yellow line is rising. The trend strength is quite strong. Our mouth is wide open. It's quite bearish, and it's been bearish since November 15th. Okay, so this is all on the daily. Normally we don't show the daily very often here, so this is all like, you know, really up to the date information, and I wanted to share it with you because normally we take a couple steps back, we're looking at the bigger picture, but I want to give you these details because this is where you're going to see that change in momentum first. Okay, before you see it on the monthly, before you see it on the 2-week chart or the weekly chart. All right, so price action, a little bit of trouble. RSI, a little bit of trouble. ADXDI, a little bit of trouble. But then we come here to the MACD. Okay, the MACD, simply put, when you have the blue line on top, we're bullish. When you have the orange line on top, we're bearish. It's as simple as that, and those are just the facts, okay? That's how the MACD works, right? Now, what you want to see is what we're starting to see right here. As of December 19th, we had this cross up, a bullish cross, something that hasn't happened in a while, something that could be our catalyst to help us turn this around and to start to turn the RSI around, to start to get back above the 200-day, to start to reverse this trend, okay? But when you look really closely on the daily, these kind of cross ups on the MACD, which we saw back here May 31st, we'll just take a quick look what happened then. May 31st, we were building this base. Again, when you're in an extreme downtrend, you want to build a base. This is a base, and we moved sideways, okay? Some people will call it sideways action, but essentially we're building a base. We're building market structure to move forward. So we were building that base. We were building that market structure. Right, we had this MACD cross, and then we had that momentum come into the market, and we started to reverse trend, and we made a higher high. Right, this was our previous high. We made our first higher high, and then we were off to the races. We got our footing back above the 200-day, and that's how, technically speaking, you have to reverse a trend. It doesn't happen with the snap of a finger. You can see it play out in the charts. You can see, you know, a continuous downtrend. You build that base, you reverse the trend, and then you have that foundation and structure to really move forward a nice leg up. And that's what we would like to see here in Bitcoin on the daily chart. So when you say first time since 69K, well, let's take a look, right? So we have this bullish cross. The last time we had it was right here on November 8th. What was price action doing on November 8th? That's when we were at 69K. So it's kind of good news and bad news, but a little bit humorous that this was a fake out, right? So can this be a fake out? Absolutely. The MACD on the daily, it has a lot of fake outs. Look at this fake out, look at this fake out, right? Look at this fake out. You can see when you go from the 1 day, right, to, for example, the 2 day, it cuts down substantially on the fake outs. You look at the MACD, it's a lot smoother. You don't have that fake out here. You don't have that fake out here. You don't have that fake out here. It's a little bit smoother, and that shows us that we're still not close to a cross up, but it starts on the 1 day and it will carry over, and that's what we want to see. Okay, so again, we did have that slight cross when we were at 69K, but it was a fake out. We're looking for that catalyst to come into the market now and help propel us forward. On tomorrow's video, we're going to share the largest move in the year is looking like it's right on the horizon when the HV NVT. More on that in tomorrow's video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you're a student, comment down below with what it was like, honestly, before the courses and after the courses, because the key is you have a problem in crypto and it's cost you a lot of money. Plain and simple. That problem has cost you a lot of money. I have the solution to that problem, and that's a fact. I've helped so many people just like you turn it around, and you're next. You're next. You deserve it. Your family deserves it. It's the holiday season. Go over to cryptocrewuniversity.com. The link is right here. The link will also be down below, and scoop up these courses. And this is the all-in-one. This is the most popular one. Sign up right here. But this is where it's going to turn around for you. This is the last chance, the last sale for 9 months. Lock in this large discount before it's gone for the next 9 months. You will be regretting it. I'll see you on the inside. I'll see you right back here on the next video. Peace and love to the fellow underdog.